So, hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's summers are going well. I know I probably won't get too many people watching here on YouTube because this is probably one of my first live streams since I did basically just gameplays of Final Fantasy 15 and God of War forever ago. That's another thing. If you guys were recently playing God of War from the PS Plus free games this month, I have an entire walkthrough of that game up on YouTube somewhere back in my videos. Hopefully it's still all there. As for right now, I was honestly just playing this game, chilling by myself, listening to a few songs here, and trying to, I don't know, I don't know many of these songs. So I feel like me even putting them in this stream is helping people know what they are too. But other people will be like, oh, I know that one, I know that one. I have a premium Spotify, so I'm hoping that, I wish there wasn't rules about not streaming like that, but hey. We do our best. Plus, this is just going to be a fighting game stream, so even if they block the music, hopefully the sound effects will be like too loud and block it out itself type thing. I've been trying to play online, but I haven't been able to get anybody to join. The queues were over like a half an hour long and I couldn't get anybody. So I've been stuck to playing offline mode or Heroes and Heralds offline. Because even if you do this one online, it doesn't work. Which I'm enjoying making the different decks of whatever, but sometimes you'll go up against a team that's like super good, and then they have like a deck that has like so much healing, so you're just sitting there like hoping that you can chip off enough health and like survive it. Because you run out of time. Like they have so much healing, it's funny. Another thing about I can't remember if I made my YouTube for adult content only. I'm hoping I did, because there'll be times where I leave for cigarettes. There'll be times where it's inappropriate and I'll say something that's just a bit off. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't say offside, but just like a swear word that's not really belongs, but I don't mean it bad to anybody. And I'm doing my best to cut all that out, which is why I'm trying YouTube again. Plus, with 0 viewers, man, there's no need to be a Nazi on me, YouTube. So what I was trying to do is finish out 100% on all of these, which I have right now, but there's one bonus stage that I screwed up and I didn't like do the quit out cheat and keep like don't let it disappear type thing. So I've been trying to finish another bingo page here. That's what they look like, right? I guess I could go after Captain America, but he is hell. Are any of these easy? No, they're all like 5-star Venom class bull. So I just gotta say that like the character select screen is like 90% of the reason why anyone would want to buy this game. It's like what I don't like about it is that it shows their like shadow and silhouette instead of like their skin before you select it, and like when you select it, it shows them, but then Yeah, since I'm a herald, everyone's gonna be silver colored. So even Phoenix Wright. Um, I mean, you can see my reserved unit choice. I usually go with Hulk, Akuma, and Adamatratsu or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. What I'm trying to think about is like how to explain my success and failures with that last one. If you watch my last stream on Twitch, the Hulk was really massive because he can use some of like the deck builds I have to like something like this would really benefit Hulk. First of all, you get maximum attack damage when you're on the ground. So a lot of his attacks are him just like kind of sliding across the ground. It also increases the damage of anybody's low like sweeping abilities and stuff, so which in this game it's not like Street Fighter 4 where you're kind of always comboing with that low sweep, but I don't know. This was a cool one that I built. It increases your vitality, increases the speed of your vitality recovery, and decreases the fixed amount of opponent's recoverable red health, and when 3 or more bars of hyper combo gauge are stored while on the ground, your vitality refills automatically by level 3, and hyper combo gauge refills automatically level 2, and that's just like I don't know if those two are connected. I guess it is. It says colon. Like when it's written out that way. In other words, it would have said hyper combo gauge before all that, like as a separate skill. Those are like all under the condition of when 3 or more hyper combo gauge bars are there. It's still really good though, because that means that you can pretty much like try to hold on to your hyper combo gauge as much as possible and build it past 3. And you're gonna start with 2, and it refills automatically once we hit 3. Man, the vitality refilling automatically is probably the best part. I think with that one I was using what's his name? Wolverine instead of Hulk. It's because you need someone to like build up your combo gauge and get more. Plus, the HP regen just fits his whole identity. You would go like. And by the way, I'm not a pro at this. I really hope pros will drop in my stream and be like 1v1 me and teach me some things. Because, I don't know, life's fucking boring. I mean, I don't want to get my ass beat by a pro, but at the same time, they might be able to say some jargon that makes sense to me, and it would better my game, know what I mean? As my mom used to say, it was like, when you're playing Scrabble, like, you're like 5 years old playing Scrabble against your mom, and you're sitting there like, putting words like hi, H-I-G-H, hi, because you can't use the 2-letter words. And then people are like helping you come up with stuff on your board and shit, and it's like, yeah, you feel like a kid when you enter any fighting game, that's all I can say. Like, I agree, I've been watching, I'm gonna have to memorize his name, because I'm enjoying a lot of his content. He's got a really chill vibe, and he's surprisingly really fucking good. Know what I mean? Like, he's just, I think he's modest about his talent. He always like starts 1v1ing pros and like gets wrecked, so he probably gets like shot down a bit inside. But when you're going up against people that play certain games over and over and have memorized, like, I remember one of my friends, he told me like the pro circuit is all about people who can memorize like the the charts of a game, which in each game it can be different. Like for Halo, it was like heat map zones, or like the heat map death charts. So you'd have like an estimation of like where the hottest spots of death happen, and you wouldn't go there. And not only that, is that you'd figure out why it's that. There's so many different ways to shoot the person that's standing in that location type thing. And like none of that comes into play with a fighting game, but at the same time, there's charts in fighting games for people who have simulated fights between two equal players that would say 90% of the time, like, I don't know, say Hulk beats Amaterasu or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be some kind of stat. And I think that's really cool that I've been learning that they affect this so much. I think learning about those, like, everyone knows about characters like tanks and like burst damage glass cannons and all-rounder characters, but not a lot of people know stuff about what that guy was telling me about on YouTube the other day. Like there's zoner characters. Like technically, like Ryu's Hadouken is an example of a zoner move, but then like if you take that rough example and just kind of apply it to every character you know, you start realizing that there's certain characters that are really good at zoning. Like Dalsum was designed for it. And I'm pretty sure this game has the same thing, where there's some people that have so much like reach on their attacks that it becomes ridiculous. I wish I could do combos in this game. Someone's got to teach me how to like do the air combo without spazzing out on my controller. For real. And if somebody does come into the chat, oh crap, I guess I should be watching the chat in case you guys are posting it in. Still no shit. Alright, well, I'm just going to put it this way, is that I can't see. I could probably go into the broadcast settings and put your comments right up on the side of the screen. You know what, I'm actually going to switch this over on Twitch. Because I don't have any followers here on YouTube, so if anyone actually does follow me here and is watching this video later on, just jump over to my Twitch and you'll actually see the live video that's been saved. I'm Bunnyknuckle, Bunnyknuckle. I don't know, my brain was farting while I was spelling that, but thanks for coming. Oh, it's in the hashtag for this video too, like the spelling for Bunnyknuckle.